Hey everybody, today I'm going to be making a video just to show you the my automobile lockout locksmithing tools of the trade. Yes, this is just for automobiles. I'll start off with my in-car methods, or through-car, or however you want to word it. The basic premise is use one of these wedges. I usually start off with just a regular wedge to get a little groove in between the weather stripping and the car. Then I use an air pump wedge, which are one of these, to spread it out a little further. You have different wedges for different types of scenarios. Like I said, this is a real basic, so I'm not going to go into detail about everything. So there's my little collection of wedges that I have. Those allow you to use either one of these reacher tools. This is a wedge as well. Any one of these reacher tools to either manipulate the door handle or the the door handles of the or the lock buttons, or whatever you need to manipulate in order to get the door open. So I'll start off with the one I use the most often. It's just this long reach tool. It works wonders. Usually you can manipulate the car button door. Is usually what I end up doing. Most cars you can do that. The one right below it is just a smaller version of that for smaller cars. It just helps you reach places that won't get, just for variety's sake. The one right below that, this one at the end has a little lasso, and at this end has a little pull, and that's used for your the types of locks where you have to pull up a little rod to unlock the car door. One right below it is just it does the same exact thing, just for situations that you have less space to get in, so you can't use this one. This tool right here, this little piece of plastic, is just to slide in between the little the weather stripping, so you don't leave marks on people's cars. The one below that is basically the same thing as the top one, but it's bendable. So once again, just for variety's sake, and it'll help you get into places where the other first two can't. Also, this one is a bendable version of a lasso tool. It grabs onto door handles really well. It'll get you, if you can see the keys inside of the car, this one works really well for that. But basically just a good variety of these in-car tools will get you into most every vehicle. Moving on to the other method I use, is the method I prefer, just because you have less chance of damaging a vehicle, picking the car door lock. At the moment, I don't have any inner groove keyway, the groove key type of picks, but I have ordered some for the most common here in the States. So I'll show you those when I get them. But you'd be amazed. The thing I go for initially is the Auto Jigglers. They open a good deal of cars. It actually does take a little practice to really, get the technique down, but once you got it, you're able to go through each key, quickly. And also, the more experience you have, the more sort of prior knowledge you have of which one is going to work better for the type of car you're working on. Below that is a cheap set of Chinese automobile picks. It's a couple different sets collaborated in this little case I have. But they actually work really well for foreign automobiles, especially Asian automobiles. They'll get you into a good amount of vehicles as well. Oh yeah, as far as the in-car doors, I have this little in-car methods. I have this little light that has suction cups, and you can you press it on you put it in the opposite side of the say if you're working on the driver's side door, you put it on the passenger side window, and that'll allow you to see at night. Tension wrenches I use. This tension wrench is the one I prefer, but a lot of times it won't allow me to get in. It won't allow me to fit the pick in when I'm using my more comprehensive pick set. This pick set, each of the picks are double-sided. It lists, as long as you keep yours in order, it lists the makes and models, or the makes, not the models, of the vehicles that they're most likely to work on. So you have this, and I have this tension wrench. I have a little round tension wrench that I customize by bending these two prongs outwards like that, so it would hold in better. Honestly, it's a waste of money. Paid $50 and it's not worth it. Also, that comes with this set is a gas cap pick. And this cheap tension wrench, which I only use in the scenario where I can't fit my pick in while I'm using this. So, Oh, and I'll go ahead and touch on, I don't like the indoor methods just because they're pretty consistent on your newer vehicles, and they'll get most vehicles open, even though these days they tend to make it a little bit more difficult on the newer cars, but also the fact that you risk pulling wires and stuff like that. I just don't want to risk damage to any vehicles while I'm working on them. But anyhow, that's it. That's my automobile lockout locksmithing tools of the trade. If you want me to put on a demo to show any particular tool, you have any specific questions, you can private message me and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Thanks for watching and good luck with your picking.